pleasure to introduce Jin Ishikawa. Jin is based in Nagasaki, Japan. He has a portfolio of many adventures, including across the air transit. He has also been involved in numerous ocean cruises and expeditions on reed boats. He is currently has plans to build a reed boat in Sausalito, California. He has been involved with a number of groups in Sausalito, including the Call of the Sea, which is the Matthew Turner. He is also a member of the Sausalito Yacht Club, I'm very proud to say, as the Commodore of the Sausalito Yacht Club. So please welcome all the way from Nagasaki, Japan, Jin Ishikawa.
Have to stand up now.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom, and thank you, everyone. I'm very happy to join you and share the adventure. So today I will tell you what the ancient boat, reed boat. So I have a question. Everybody knows about the reed boat, or
you mean like Kontiki?
Kontiki. Ah, yes, Kontiki. You know, the Kontiki is about 60 years ago tried to across ocean Pacific with the life raft, the ancient boat. So Thor Heyerdahl, he is Dr. Thor Heyerdahl is my master of my master. Yeah, so he also built the reed boat in Egypt, and he tried across ocean Atlantic, and he did it. Yes. So now I am planning to build the reed boat and try to across ocean Pacific. So nobody tried that. So our plan is to build reed boat in California, San Francisco Bay, and then try to navigate to Hawaii. It takes about 40 days, and then about 2,500 the miles away. So so can I just share the it's easy to see the photos. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead and share your screen. You should be able to share.
But somebody can see the screen. No, it's okay. Yep.
Yeah, you should be able to see share screen and then share your desktop or your PowerPoint.
Okay.
Down on the bottom, you hover over the screen. There you go. And then put it in presentation mode.
Can you see this?
Yeah, we can see. We're seeing it with your whole lap.
Yeah, like this.
You need to focus in on the picture, not on the.
You put it in presentation mode, or.
Yes, can you see that?
Not the whole thing. Yeah.
No.
You're showing us your whole home screen.
Okay.
I don't know anything about Keynote, but if you
go into full screen mode.
Yeah, go into full screen mode.
Okay, wait a minute. Like this?
Yeah,
yes.
That helps. That helps.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we will build the 60-foot the reed boat and then the cross ocean Pacific, and the Basel reed boat is like the time machine for us. It takes us to another time, another the moment, so another world, because we navigate with we use the wind and current, and we don't use the GPS. You know, we read the star and then the current, and then like stern navigation. Have you heard that? You know, it is very the old style, and one of the oldest navigation we ever tried. So like this, we will build the reed boat in Sausalito. I have a plan, and I'm planning to build in San Francisco Bay, and then heading to Hawaii. It's about 2,500 miles, and the boat is very slow, only two miles per hour. It's the speed. It's very slow. I think slowest the boat in the world, but it's okay. We don't care. Just we can enjoy and navigate 45 days now. So the reed boat is okay, I understand like this. The reed boat history is very old. You know, about 7,000 years ago, they used to be used like Mesopotamia civilization. They used to be the reed boat, and Egypt also, and Europe. They still now are in Italy. They make the reed boat, and they hold the reed boat lace in Sardinia Island still now, and Europe and Asia also. In Japan, we used to be used reed boat also, and North America and South America also they use, and Polynesia also they used to be the reed boat. So the reed boat exists all over the world. I think all over the world, thousand years ago. So one of the oldest vessel in the world. So I will explain how to build the reed boat, because like this, we make a long bundle, but if we make the 60-foot reed boat, we make a 60-foot long bundle, and then we put together this, and then tied up with a rope around like this, and then the pull, and then beat it, and make like this the vessel. But we use only reed and rope, only that, and then put. Look at this, is the float light, only 1 foot sunk, you know? And we put the mast and cabin and ladder and navigation on the ocean like this. So wait a minute. So okay, now I'll explain what this. This boat is very, very special because when we make the reed boat, how can I say, and the inside the reed boat, there is many microorganisms here. Because when we when we make the bundle, many the creatures they get inside because very warm and then it's very comfortable to make a nest here. So many, for example, how to say, many ant and then many creatures inside, get inside and make a need. And bottom also, the many shells here, shells and then seaweed and coral here. And the up here, it grown out the mushrooms here, and how to say and so we travel with the many creatures, not only human beings. So we travel with the many things, and then the bottom is always follow the small the fish here, and then the bigger fish they follow and eat it, and then the tuna and how to say dolphin fish, and then and when we throw we cook the fish and then throw the blood and the head and how to say the stomachs things, and then that's why the sharks they follow also, they eat it. So I want to say that if we navigate the travel with the boat, the many lives the travel with us, not only human being. That's why this the boat that not only not only how to say the human being that travel, all the life and to navigate in the ocean. That's the very different from the boat. So this is the ancient boat. So for example, the life of the reed boat, we how to say, we like our life on our life of the reed boat is example. We gather the water and catch fish and then eat it, and then the look at star and how to say the look at star and read, and then we can control a lot. So just we, I would say, not control the boat. We join, like connect with the natural things. That's very, I would say, very comfortable, and then it's very relaxing. So, and another thing is the reed boat is when we put on the water, is the reed, set the water. And when we set the water, the reed expound. So when we expound the reed, it's how to say, it's very, when it expound, how to say, is come on, disappear, the gutter is, it's very stuck like this. It's very difficult to enter the water because it expound. And when we decide water, the bottom is the heavier than the top. That's why it's very difficult to turn over. It's very, I would say, the very safe, the boat. And then let's say, and when another thing is, and then the boat is when we inside, it has the seat of the reed. So when this boat arrived at the island, for example, the Hawaii, when it arrived the beach, it's grown out the reed, the same place. Do you understand? And the seed of the inside, the seed is grown out and make the bunch of the reed. It's make and when arrived the reed boat, the grown up the reed, and we can harvest that and make a new reed boat. We can build it. It's very special things. So the reed boat, it carry the material for the new reed boat. This is the reed boat, let's say the navigation. So somebody have the question about it?
So I've got a question for you, Jin.
Yes.
So how many you built a number of these big reed boats, which I would imagine they get better every time you make them. So, and then you've got a very ambitious project where you plan on taking this from San Francisco to Hawaii once you build the boat. Okay. So, and how long is this boat going to be again?
How long it takes from San Francisco to?
No, but how big is the boat?
The big is 60 foot, 60 foot the long, and what 20 foot the wide.
Uh,
and then これは2だから3 60 foot no
6
10 foot 10 foot 10 feet
wide.
high here,
Oh, okay.
10 foot here,
10 foot deep. Yeah.
60 foot and long. Yeah,
But oh, go ahead.
and we use the 3,000 bundle, the
Wow.
reed boat like this, like this size.
3,000?
1,000 reed we use, 3,000 bundles we use. And it takes about 3 months to build it.
Okay.
Question?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I just want to say some of our guests here today, we can't see you, or maybe you can't speak, but we do have the group chat. So if you want to post a question in the group chat, then Tony and I can moderate that and ask the question for you. So who would like to ask another question?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
For 2 questions. First of all, what the on the superstructure towards the stern, you have like logs. Looks like a climbing structure. Is that for your to get a crow's nest, or what is that for? On your boat, on the stern, or the yeah. And then the other question is, where are you going to get all these reeds from?
Sorry, I can't understand. That's the stand.
Yes. What is this on with the logs?
A
That's
log?
your rudder. That's your rudder. Oh, I got it. Okay, I see. It's where you steer the boat. It's the rudder.
Yeah. It
That's
has
superstructure.
Yeah, and then we make the box,
Yes.
the box by the wood, and put it here, and then
Oh, okay, got
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
make
Okay.
box.
For your rudder control. And
Okay.
where will you harvest your reeds from? Where will you get all these?
And we had harvested and reed in North San Francisco. It called Clear Lake.
Clear Lake.
Clear Lake.
Okay.
Yes, and indigenous people help to
collect.
harvest with this because they also have reed boat culture, and they still hold a reed boat festival every year.
Oh.
So, and also, but the next time, we have a 500 the bundle reed boat. This is for the test boat prototype. But next year we try to harvest 3,000 the reed boat, 3,000 bundle. So we need we try to the harvest in Delta.
Yeah.
That place, but it's very difficult to get permission to harvest. It's the water district don't understand, and it's they said no, it's impossible. That's we have to try to get permission, but it's not yet get it.
Okay.
All right.
Questions from the chat if you want to.
Yeah, that's good. Patricia Fripp has a question for you, Jen.
Okay.
So, we know that in Japan, you're a very craft society where people have traditions and crafts. And she was curious if the boat building process was something that is a tradition in your family and where you perhaps learned the craft of boat building.
Yes, I've learned in Lake Titicaca in South America.
Wow.
Yeah, because in Japan disappeared to reed boat builder.
Uh,
So I went to the Lake Titicaca, and then they teach me how to build.
I would
So
imagine they probably build smaller boats there in Lake Titicaca.
Lake Titicaca, yes, but it's very curious because one family they know how to build the big boat. I don't know why, but one family has the knowledge to build the big one.
All right, okay, we have a question from Christopher. What will happen to the boat after you arrive in Hawaii?
Hawaii, and this time it's very difficult to enter the um, the, the the port because how to say it has many creatures, many how to say the
So-
microorganism here and
Right.
many insect. That's why we can't touch the land.
Oh,
we,
so Hawaii will not allow you to,
no.
Oh.
So,
okay.
but I want to try to how to say the university is I want to the university
Study it.
so yes studies but they study about this
Okay,
or we have to back to San Francisco on the boat. We have to carry back to there, maybe.
Right.
So that's the issue. Yeah.
all right, Bert has a great question. Okay, so you're in the middle of the ocean in the reed boat, okay?
Yep.
What happens if a bundle comes out?
Comes out.
No, okay, the boat is made with bundles of reeds, right?
Yes.
So what happens if the bundles start coming apart?
Have you ever had one come apart?
Right, you got the bundle of reeds, right?
Yes.
Like that. And then let's just say you're in the middle of the ocean and they start coming undone like that.
I can understand. It's the bundle is this up.
Do they ever fall off?
No. If doesn't the rope
Oh, that's
no, it's
very strong. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to have, oh, this is a question from Marty. Are you going to have a crew?
Yep.
And how many people would be
How
your
many? Okay, how many crews? It's seven.
7?
7 crews.
Okay.
It's good. The 7 is good to travel with the 60-foot the reed boat. So one of the cruise I want to the choice from I want to select from California and then Hawaii and Micronesia and the Easter Island and then Lake Titicaca, Japan, and New Zealand, something. So, because they have the reed boat, they have ocean culture. So the ride on the the piece of the puzzle, they getting together and make so all the readable culture on the boat. So and the cruise is like translator of the ocean message or the ocean voice like that.
Okay, I've got Betty had a question and also Hugh, but and I think they're kind of similar questions. So in a normal boat, you have you go down, right? You go down the stairs, and then you've got the cabin down below. But I'm thinking on this reed boat, there's no cabin, right? It's just reeds.
Yes.
So so there's no place to store stuff. Everything has to be on top of the boat.
Yes.
So I guess you wouldn't have to bail water. But does water come all the way up, or does the water stay pretty much down at the lower part of the boat?
Yes, we carry the water and the platform. Here is the, can you see it? Here is the bamboo platform. We put water here, and then under the cabin, we can carry the food and then the water, and then we carry we put the box here and also the carry. Yes, that's true. We don't have a hole here, so we put on the reed boat. We have to put here the.
So you build like a box that you can put things in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and then the other question was from Betty, but how are you going to communicate? Are you going to have are you going to have navigational devices? Do you have internet? Are you going to be on
yes.
phones?
Yes, and we travel very ancient navigation, but we carry the internet and share the adventure. So I can we carry Insta 360 glad.
Yeah.
We also try to record the VR virtual reality also.
So and you have are you using a sextant when you look
No, sextant, no. We don't use sextants.
No sextant.
Even the GPS, we read the stars.
Really?
Yeah. Star navigation, no, we don't use the sextants, even nothing, just stars.
That's a whole different skill. How do you have somebody that specializes on that when you're taking the boat out?
Yeah, yes, because and then I know I don't read a lot, so the star navigator, right on the read board from the Hawaii and Micronesia, and they know how to navigate with the stars and natural things. So we read only, not look only the stars. We use the wave, the cloud, and the bird. For example, the bird, and when see the bird in the morning, the bird the fly from the nose, and then so that direction is the island.
Right.
At the evening, the bird, they go to the island. So that's why when see the bird and they follow the bird. I see. Yeah. That's we use not only stars, the bird and the turtle also. The turtle always the swim to the land. So,
Okay,
so
I think we're getting close to the end here, but I have another good question. This one's from Ray, and I was thinking the same thing. Okay, so you have the boat, you have the house on top of the boat,
Mhm.
and then underneath that, the house is like a box where you put the food.
Yep.
Okay. The boat, it's filled with little microorganisms and bugs and ants. Do they try and eat the food?
Yeah, but yeah, maybe yes. And it's sometimes rat eat it. So but and we always they eat fish, raw fish. So because it's easy to catch fish and the reed boat because um always the bottom there is many small fishes.
Mhm.
So the that's why we can uh, the many fish the many fish they follow us. It's very different from the other the boat is because how to say uh, it's um, when we go to toilet, here is toilet. And
Oh, so just
there,
overboard.
yeah, oh, yeah, and then the fish they eat the shit.
Oh, okay.
And we catch the fish also, and then and and for example the lunchtime, and one crew dive bottom and take off the shells and then seaweed for the soup.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like how to say uh, it's very sustainable the life, you know.
Yeah.
And we carry the cans of for example the tuna can and the cans, but it's for emergency.
I
So
see.
so we can catch fish every day easily. So
All right, we have one final question. This one's
yeah,
from Hetty. Hetty asked a great question. So you're going to have cell phones and you have some electrical devices. How are you going to power those? Do you have do you have a solar panel or how are
yes,
you?
yes, we use the solar panel. Yes,
Yeah.
we use to get electricity.
All right. Well,
And then
I think we're out of time. So I would like to go ahead and just end the official meeting at this point. And Patricia wanted to say thank you. Uh, and we just want to also give you a personal thank you and congratulations for joining us today. It was
yeah,
really
thank you.
informative. It's late where you're at too, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you very much. So now we we have to and now we can't build the reed boat, but when we if we the United States we will start to build the reed boat, and please to join us to build and then to feel something the ancient wisdom. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's and uh, how to say the very sustainable thing is very important for the future. I think yes. Let's
Okay, Jen, how can we find your website?
oh yes. Our project it called Expedition Amana, and search the Amana or Expedition Amana.
Extension Amazon. Can you paste Jin's website on the chat so people can look it up?
What is that again?
Okay, I will right now.
His webpage. Do you have that, Tony?
No,
Yeah,
I don't
Andy.
off the top of my head. Extension Mama.
If you guys
Betty
want
just
to,
posted it.
go
Betty
ahead.
just posted it.
Yeah, Betty
Oh.
just
That's
extension.
the
Mama.
correct spelling. I don't know.
Yeah.
Is that the correct spelling?
I'll post it in just a moment.
Expedition.
Okay. Oh,
It's,
He just-
Jim
he
just
just-
posted it.
he
Yeah,
just-
Oh.
yeah.
Expedition.
Amana.
Yeah.
Expedition Amana. Expedition-amana.com/en for the English version.
got it.
Uh,
Well, thank
very
you
good.
for joining us.
Yeah.
Great meeting, everybody.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Jen.
Thank you very much.
And-
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fascinating, just fascinating.
Thank you. Thank you. ありがとうございます。
Ohio gozaimasu.
All right, everybody have a wonderful day. Appreciate you coming.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks, Mr. President.
Thank you, Tony.
Great job.
It's good seeing everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Bye,
joining us today.
everybody.
This week.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thanks for the
That's
invitation.
wonderful.
Goodbye.
Jen, you got a little boat there. What's the little boat?
Yeah, this is,
That's another model for a smaller one?
yeah, the small one. And this is Tall Helder. It's a model of the reed boat, and it's built at 50 years ago. They tried to across Ocean Atlantic one.
Okay, yeah. Thor Heyerdahl, that's what
Yeah.
they used. Kontiki.
Kontiki, yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, yours is much bigger than that one.
The small one. It was 40 foot. 40 foot.
40? Okay. Wow. So you're going to be, hopefully, do you have, obviously we don't know when you're going to get back to the States yet to get started. But I know Tom will be around and he'll tell us when you're in town, and maybe we can come help or watch or something like that. So
Yeah, yes. If we when I go to the States, I hope to join the breakfast meeting.
Yeah.
That'd be
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
Jen, I have a question. It's Betty.
Yes.
You build it, I think you said it takes 3 months to build. And
Yep.
then is there a particular time of year that you want to take off from San Francisco, leave San Francisco, like January or August? Is there a month that is better or not?
It's better. It's summer season. It's good. It's good wind because
Okay.
there is the high pressure. So June, July, August is good season to go.
Okay. And I have one more question, if I
Okay.
may. If it rains a lot and there's a lot of waves, does the top part of the boat get water heavy, and is there a danger of tipping?
No. It's very how to say
Bottom.
rain. The bottom is the heavier than top. It's
Okay.
If they get wet with the rain, it's not so
Okay.
the heavier. So
Good.
we
It's
gather,
worrying.
yeah, and we put the seat on the prop home and gather the water and put gather and then put the tank the water for drink. The rain is very important to we gather to drink.
Thank you. Excellent presentation.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you too.
Okay. Bye,
It was
thank you.
delightful.
Okay,
Delightful.
see you. See you
Excellent.
soon.
Thank you for coming all the way, coming and joining us.
Yes.
Again, it's now
Yes.
after midnight, I believe, in Nagasaki.
No problem. Yeah.
So thank
Thank
you
you.
so much for being part of our club
Okay.
meeting.
Yes.
Thank you very
Can't wait
much.
to have you visit personally when you come to the club. When you come to the United States, you can come back and come visit the club.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you. Yeah, I will.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Thanks
Have
for
a
joining.
wonderful day. Thank you again, Jen. Appreciate it.
Sayonara. Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. I'm going to end the meeting. Y'all have a wonderful day here, and we will